Escape said, I need to hold on to this mental stamina and for my next match. Like, I can't deal with this right now.
No, that's definitely a good take.
Personally, I feel that. That mental stamina, it's vital.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people, if you've never gone to like a local event before, it's a completely different atmosphere. Like friendlies compared to tournament or in bracket, even fighting certain people, it's just environmental. Like it's just like if something in your environment changes, things are different. Just it's like the same exact thing with a person, because it is the same thing. Something in your environment is changing. When you're fighting Arch, your mindset's different than when you're fighting me, or when you're fighting Soka, or you're fighting Lugag. All the mindsets are going to be different. Like, it's just it's so interesting, right?
Very, very.
And like certain people have certain mindsets against, like for example, when certain people fight Arch, they're just like, or most people when they fight Arch, they have a predisposed factor in their mind where they're like, oh, he's probably gonna win. You know what I mean? Like that's already like committing defeat.
Yeah, you've already admitted it.
And that is an advantage that players like Arch really, really use.
Yes. It's what's known as the self-fulfilling prophecy. It's you decide it's going to happen, and so it happens.
Yeah.
Only problem is it's not in your favor.
That's very true. To build off what Lugag said, humans are beings of like manifestation. Like I truly believe that. So I think that if you say something to yourself like every day, if you're like, man, like, I suck at this game. Every day you're gonna suck at this game. You can't say that to yourself. Yeah, I'd be like, all right, like, I expect the best from myself today. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Because then if you do, whatever happens, you know, at least you're giving yourself the best.
Yes.
It's a really, really big factor in real life.
Absolutely. And in addition to the mindset will from the mindset will come good practices.
Yes.
If you have the proper mindset saying, hey, I'm good at this game and I can get better, that's when you'll load up the game. You'll load up training mode. You'll load up online.
And you'll actually learn.
Yes.
The law of attraction, this is a real thing if anyone wants to look into it. The law of attraction, just by thinking about it and saying it and acting upon it, you do attract these features into your life that weren't there before, because before you weren't doing it, you weren't acting about it. You know, even thinking about it is acting about it. It's pretty interesting. But speaking of the law of attraction, Arch is trying to attract this stock off Walla right now.
And Walla is finally able to take it. Arch didn't die until 200%, which against a Belmont, a lot of people wouldn't believe it, but if you just know how to get around the Belmont toolkit, it is very difficult for them to get that final kill.
Here's the summarization on Belmont for those who are learning the game still or don't even know too much about Belmont, because I got clapped by Walla until he told me what to do. I genuinely had no idea how to deal with the character. This character you have to react to. If you don't react to Belmont, you're subject to his scheme, which is trap. And he has very good moves. He has great range. He has okay get off me option, but it's punishable. The thing that makes Belmont beatable, especially with a player, good stuff.
Very nice catch.
Especially with a player like Arch, is that the special moves ending lag is so large. Like you're very punishable, and most people are like, oh, Belmont, they can master controller. No, like once you're playing at a level where somebody knows how to fight Belmont, it's all like real methodical. Like, all right, what am I doing / predicting / guessing? Because if I don't get it, you're losing the game.
Yes.
So for example, when at the ledge, like if you react to, I'll try to say it as it happens. Like right there, like if he threw it out, if he whiffs it, punish. You'll notice that every time Walla gets hit, it's right after one of his moves go out. Because Arch is Arch is baiting his moves. If Walla gets them, Walla gets crazy advantage state. But if Arch baits Walla's moves out, he understands the recovery state that Belmont's in. He puts himself in a straight disadvantage.
And just like that, for that down throw, you have to DI away.
Yeah.
If you DI in, that's a guaranteed back in.
And Walla knows that too. The reason he DI'd in is because if he DI'd off the stage, that was an instant side B from Arch, and then he would have had to recover low. and then it would have just been in like a ledge trap situation. But
yeah.
is that worse than
than losing outright?
It was a mid-DI mix-up. He was hoping that Arch would not react to it.
Yeah.
I believe.
But it was very good play from both players. We saw that it went down to the last stock. That's a lot more than a lot of people can say.
That's true. That's true. Most people get straight 3 stock.
And Walla has taken games off of Arch. I believe he's taken a set or two.
I believe he's taken a set. He definitely has. Maybe not won the tournament, but he definitely took the set.
This is a dangerous position for Walla to be in. I was surprised that Arch didn't go for a forward or F smash there to use the wind box to push Walla just enough away. Regardless, we see Arch does take the lead. And one difficult thing for the Belmonts in particular is if you have them above you, such as Arch does right now, they have such terrible airspeed, they don't really have an option to get back. Their recovery is extremely linear. And we see right here, though, that Walla is able to get back just to die from the Nair.
If you believe it, folks, that was the best Walla could do after he was in disadvantage state. That was actually the best he could have done. Without Arch messing up or him doing some random mix-up.
And we see just these one hit, like these single hits of Nair are enough.
Arch is a little bit inside the head right now. When you hit someone like this, it's kind of this whole grind emoji in their head, like, all right, like this is really what's happening.
And we already saw a similar scenario take Infescape out with Godwith and Anthony, but I can't see the same situation happening with Walla, as he is usually one to fight to his last dying breath.
Yes, which is a characteristic of top players.
Right.
No, because Walla didn't do that because he wasn't going to get it. Walla's really good reaction from Walla. You know, had you gone for it and not connected, this game would not be what it is right now. This is a game, you know what I mean?
Yes.
If he missed that, that was not a game. That was with Walla at 100 and Arch with 3 stocks.
And that was nice awareness that the cross was coming back. Use the throw invincibility.
Oh, the cross has throw invincibility?
No. When Arch grabbed Walla, he waited for the cross to get close, so then he could use the grab, or the throw invincibility, to not get hit by him.
Awareness.
But right here, just like that, Walla's already bringing it back, and if he's able to get a Holy Water, that was a re-grab, so I'm surprised he didn't go for an F smash.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh. And you saw right there.
Around, he goes, what?
Yeah, Walla looked around because you noticed he got the double jump off, but he still died. Now, I don't know if there was like a hurt box shift or whatnot to put him just outside the blast zone, but it's going to cost him dearly.
This is so unfortunate because
Walla's able to recover. Now,
Walla's so good.
Just talking about mindset and whatnot. One thing I also think people need to realize is in this game there are combos such as Palutena's Nair, and although it might be frustrating to be in, you have to realize it will end, and it won't do 100%.
Yes.
It stops at like 40.
See, you bring up an incredibly good point. Anybody who
the
plays
footstool.
This game, anybody who plays this game, please listen, because when you get hit by Palutena and Nair, eat it. Stop air dodging in a different direction. Stop neutral air dodging. Stop trying to get out of it, because it's gonna happen. Once you get hit, you're gonna get hit by at least 3 more. And if you try air dodging out of it, that's reactable. And he can just keep the blender going.
Yep.
Get hit by like 4 of them, and then go back to neutral.
Yep.
If you try to get out, you're just putting yourself in disadvantage state. But Arch spells the. I'm on stream. Arch spells the victory rate.